everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Legal Environment of Business at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of feedback on the chapters 18 and 19 activities that I finished grading this morning. And then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for our next set of activities. So the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the chapters 18 and 19 activities this morning. Most of you did very well on those activities, and like I always tell you, I really appreciate those of you that are putting the time and effort in to the assignments and so forth, so keep up the good work on that. The discussion that we had for chapters 18 and 19 that pertain to warranted versus non-warranted products, I thought that went very well. I really appreciate everyone's input on the discussion, and I really enjoyed reading everyone's comments, so keep up the good work on that as well. Most of you did well on the chapter test. Just as a reminder, I know I always remind you about this, but just keep in mind that you may take the chapter test as many times as you want to up until the due date, and your highest grade on each one of those is automatically recorded, so just kind of keep that in mind. All right, and then what we've got coming up due next, if we go to the activities page in my Ozarka, right now we're on week 10 of the semester. All right, so we're kind of approaching that last third of the semester here, and you'll notice we don't have anything due this week, but we do have work due early next week during week 11. So even though you've got a little over a week, or really right at a week, to complete the chapters 20 through 22 activities, don't wait until next week to get started, because you'll run out of time. Go ahead and get started this week, and that way you can kind of take your time and make sure that you're doing things correctly, and you have time to ask me questions if you run into any problems or anything as you're working through the activities. So go ahead and get started on those chapters 20 through 22 activities, and let me know if you have any questions. In these chapters, you're going to be learning about negotiable instruments, okay, and the legal aspects of dealing with negotiable instruments like checks and notes. All right, specifically, chapter 20 is going to teach you about the nature of negotiable instruments, the various types of negotiable instruments, and you're going to learn about the parties involved, the various parties that can be involved in negotiable instruments. In chapter 21, you're going to learn about the requirements that must be met to make a financial instrument negotiable. All right, and basically negotiable, another name for that is just transferable. It just means that the note or the check is transferable. All right, and then chapter 22 is going to cover the widely used negotiable instruments, such as notes and drafts. Those are the two most common types, and so you'll learn about the various types of notes and drafts, and you'll learn about checks is one of the specific things you'll learn about, which is a type of draft. Okay, so be working on those chapters 20 through 22 activities. Like I said, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have as you're working on those activities. Remember all of the learning tools that you have, the textbook, the PowerPoint slides, the videos that I provided on the assignment page in my Ozarka. So make use of all those learning resources, and most of you have been doing that, which is good. But if you haven't been doing that as much as you need to be, go ahead and make sure that you're using those learning resources. And again, get started early enough that you give yourself plenty of time. And that's really all I have for you for today. So enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend coming up, and I will talk to you sometime next week. Thank you.